that goes with it, haven't
First set, first leg is in the throw first. Game on.
Well, game on, as the referee tells us, and a reminder, it is the best of 5 in sets to take the victory and advance to
100.
the next round. Each set is the best in legs terms of 5. And who's going to make the flying start? Jim McEwan just was so good in that game at the weekend in his opening match. There was just an air of total certainty about it, wasn't there? And he was telling me that in one of those online matches that you were talking about there, Martin, that he's averaged 107 in one of them. I mean, that's serious stuff.
78.
Very serious stuff, I tell you. I mean, I know, you know, when I've played him fairly recently, he blew me away one day.
Did he?
Oh yeah, big style.
You know all about the capabilities of this formidable Scottish
100.
competitor. Then,
yeah, it was one of those games where you finish the match, you shake his hand, and you think to yourself, "Well, thanks for the lesson."
Look at this, so composed, beautiful throw.
140.
Right on the mark once again.
See, that's good. That settles you into the game. If you can start off in that manner, that really does settle you down. I think Aaron's not quite settled in yet.
60.
Well, it's his first time up on the big stage for Aaron.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be finding this easy, I'm sure. Whereas Jim is advancing on a finish. He's not quite there yet, but he's going to be after this. Oh, great cover shot. Terrific cover shot. And after 12 darts, he's all the way down to 46.
Yeah, I think Aaron will, give him a couple of legs. He'll settle into it a bit more. He's got a great talent. There's no doubt about that.
140. Jim, you require 46.
He's a terrific junior player. He's never quite really advanced to the levels that one or two people thought he would do as a senior. But nevertheless, here comes McEwan. Tops.
Yeah,
and that's a 14-dart leg to open up with. That'll do very nicely.
Second leg, it's Aaron.
I wouldn't be upset with that, I can tell you. That's brilliant. Brilliant darts for your first leg. With Aaron having the throw, that's a bit of a dodgy dart. Oh,
yeah,
good move.
Stayed well away from that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have taken an awful lot to have dislodged that one.
Definitely not. That was gripping on, wasn't it? Fingernail job. Hold on. Hold on.
140.
He started beautifully, carrying on where he left off in the last leg.
$33.
That hurts when you do that. Because you know what's going to happen now. Jim's going to hit a ton. Oh,
59.
Prove me wrong, Jim.
On this occasion, not so, but you would almost have wagered good money on that being the eventuality.
Absolutely. Great darts from Aaron.
180.
Good darts indeed. The winner of this one will play Mike Warburton in the next round, in the last 16, who survived a really, really close battle with Dave Prince, the Durham boy.
42.
Mike Warburton coming through 3-2 on a deciding leg after they'd been tied at 2 sets apiece. Real nail-biter that was.
It certainly was a nail-biter. I thought Dave was going to nick it off him at
84.
one point. But Mike managed to get those 2 140s in there, which really put the, as he put it, the space between us.
Well, I'm sure that he's still around, Mike, and he'll be keeping an eye on this one, wondering who he's going to be facing in that next match. His form's been good of late, hasn't it, Mike?
117.
No, his form's been very, very good. I mean, he's been playing over the last 6 months, been playing some great darts. Fantastic stuff.
26.
Well, Azza, as he's known
Jim,
to his mates,
160.
dips in with bed and breakfast.
He's left 91, so it's not all bad news.
We saw a 160 taken out earlier on by Dave Prince.
140. Area Unicorn 91.
Great setup. Masses of pressure on this 91 now.
Yeah.
Needed the treble 17. Can't finish after that. So McEwan
51.
just goes to show what a big
Jim
score can
Unicorn
do.
20.
Put the pressure on.
Oh, exactly, yeah, it does.
2 10s.
Yeah, that's came short in the second leg.
Very good.
Jim McEwan.
Good.
Third leg is Jim the throw first. Game on.
Well, he's looking very, very comfortable, isn't he?
2 up, averaging a ton, moving nicely.
Yeah.
When we told him his average, you know, 101 point whatever it was, and we said,
16.
do you know that's the 5th highest? He said, oh, the 5th best average there's ever been at these World Championships. And he said, oh, somebody was better, were they?
I love it.
And who was better? The best ever was 103
16.
and bits, and it was Barney.
Was it really?
Yep.
My word. I should follow the stats more, I'm sure.
Well, I don't know. I sometimes think when you can quote that sort of thing, it probably people at home are thinking, what on earth are you on about? You need to get out more.
78.
I've never worried too much about averages, to be honest. For me, it's a game of winners and losers.
Absolutely.
It's all about the win.
The stat which counts is the W, whether you get it or not,
85.
isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
It's like, I mean, when you're watching football, it does my head in when people start talking about, oh, they've had 60% of possession or 80% of possession. If you're 1 down, you've got 80% of possession and you can't find a goal. The one that matters is that you're losing.
Oh, exactly, yeah. Yeah.
58.
Come on, Az.
Well, I think you know where his loyalties lie.
Too right.
$60.
He needs to start nailing some bigger numbers than he has.
We know he can do it, that's the thing. It's just a question of doing it on that stage.
And doing it before McEwan gets away. He can't afford,
100.
as though he's going to lose this first set now, but he can't really afford for him to get a gap between them. Not on a finish yet, though.
Not quite, but almost. It's a good reply.
140.
Happy days. That'll make him feel a bit better. He's on a finish. Now, McEwan, 205 after 12 darts. Great first dart. Invites another, doesn't it?
Oh, not half. Oh, he's having a little think. Where do I want to go?
He's coming down, I think.
105.
Good shot.
Area require 156.
Ton left. And Turner can do naught about it. He's just got to hope that this informed Scotsman doesn't
85.
get the 100 away.
Jim
The way he's
Unicorn,
playing, you think there's a very good
100.
chance that he's going to tuck this one in his back pocket.
Totally agree with that. That's a good start. Double top to go.
Tops needed. Well, he's
60.
missed one. Surprised at that.
Area require 71.
Sometimes that little drop in the dark can, you know, just throw you off enough to miss your doubles.
Tops then for his first leg of the match.
31.
No.
Jim require 40.
So tops again.
Yeah,
And
that's
this
came
time
short in the
he
first
tucks
set.
it away,
Jim
and that is the
McEwan.
first set in the bag. And there'll be a little interval now. Shows that he's got to really play absolutely at the top of his game now if he's going to force his way back in.
Well, exactly, yeah. I mean, Jim's a well-seasoned Scottish international. He knows what it's all about.
140.
That's a good start.
He needs that, and he needs to be consistent on the big scores from here on in.
Oh, yeah. If he lets Jim back in, you know, too easy, it can just, you know, disappear from you and fade away so quick.
100.
Jim said by his own words, you know, if I've got a weakness, I can be a bit up and down. I'm a bit inconsistent, but I think that sort of side of his game has become less pronounced this year. He seems to have produced a real run of winning consistency.
96.
Oh, he has, without a doubt. Yeah, I mean, his game has come on so much in the last 6 months from what I've seen. I haven't seen a lot of Aaron, unfortunately. Hopefully, he's going to keep this bit going.
Gives everybody hope as the years pass, doesn't it? As Jim McEwan throwing the best darts of his life at the age of 54.
Exactly, yeah. I remember them years, 50s, yeah.
Yeah, you were pretty handy, weren't you? Well, you're pretty handy now, but you were very handy then.
Yeah, in my 50s, yeah. 60s is proving a bit tricky at times, eh?
Well, Turner setting the pace here. He's not on a finish yet. McEwan would love to find ton 40. He has to settle for the steady 100, so he's not on a finish either. So Turner, opportunity here of getting ahead in this second set. He was averaging 81, incidentally, prior to this set beginning.
That's a good dart.
140.
It's more like it. And now McEwan can just try and put a bit of pressure on that double 14. And that's not the way to do it. Intense concentration, but 43. He can't find the treble 20, so
28.
double 14.
Double 7. Oh, split it.
24. Jim, you require 137.
137, starting down at the bottom of the board, looking for treble 19. Can't find it, so no finish. So Aaron will be back with a double 2.
Yeah, it's what us old ones call the baby double, the terrible 2s.
Had to check with the referee where he was there, and he's left himself 56. 2 2s.
Yeah, that's came short of the first one. Aaron Turner. Second leg is Jim the throw first. Keep on.
Do pro darts players always have a favourite double? I mean, is there somewhere where you'd always want to be if you possibly could?
Absolutely. I mean, I've always gone for the double 16.
96.
It's got the biggest breakdown. Tops, 10s, 5s, it stops. Yeah, you go 16s, 8s, 4s, 2, 1s. So it's got the biggest breakdown. So that's the reason a lot of players were very
140.
leaving double 16.
Only a deflection on that third dart there was denied him the maximum. Seems to have just found his length here, Turner.
85.
Oh, there's Maria O'Brien. She'll be smiling for Plymouth at the moment.
Yeah, without a doubt. She's got a lovely smile as well, hasn't she?
She looks, I mean, she looks a formidable figure when she's playing, doesn't she? But, you know, everybody who knows OB knows what a lovely person she is.
Oh, exactly, yeah. She's a lovely girl. She's always got great humour.
He's
not quite finding the sort of metronomic brilliance that he produced in his last match.
No. Maybe that little break has broken his concentration, shall we say?
Well, I think he's
82.
I don't think he's bothered too much about practicing in the time between then and now, apart from in the run-up to this match. He's just, you know, sort of been hanging out and staying chilled.
I don't think he's feeling very chilled at the moment.
No, he's finding it rather irritating that he's consistently going for that treble 20 and right now consistently missing it.
It's affecting Aaron as well now.
83.
Oh, that's a bit better.
Chance of a break here. He'll at least get a pop at it, no matter what McEwan produces here. Found the treble 20 at last. That'll ease his mindset just a little bit.
134. Aaron, you require 138.
Well, there was a guy at 138 to win this, didn't he? Years ago.
That's been mentioned once or twice over the over the last few days.
Yeah.
$98.
Good lead.
Jim, you require 102.
So 102 after a lovely setup from Aaron Turner. That leaves 42. 10 for double 16 or a 2, and that leaves tops.
62.
Turner's got to take this.
Aaron, you require 40.
Great break opportunity, Wolfie, and you've got to get these.
Oh, without a doubt. He will not be happy if he misses this. He'll want this one in the start.
Yeah, that's Kim Shaw in the second line.
Nicely done.
Aaron Turner.
And that is the break. That's what he wanted.
Third leg, it's Aaron the 12 first. Game on.
Jim McEwan, a lot of people saying that he could go all the way and win this tournament. Well, Aaron Turner, just for the moment, is saying, you can predict what you like. He's got to get past me, and he ain't doing it.
140.
He's found his confidence, isn't he?
He has.
Yeah.
Settled into the match.
It's good to see.
Laura, his wife, of course, and eldest daughter, and the rest of family and friends are there cheering him on. Jim's wife by his side as ever. She'll be trying to provide her support as well.
Of course you will. All the families get behind you when you're playing. It's good, but it's a funny old thing. You don't really hear them when you're up there playing and you're in the moment, and you don't always hear the voices, you know.
talking to Tony O'Shea about that, he said, I certainly used to hear my missus. He said, and the only time she'd really shout when I was losing. And he said, so therefore nobody else was making any noise, so I could certainly hear her.
Bless you, Tony.
59.
Lovely wife he's got, young Jill.
He'll be joining us again for more coverage later in the week. Tony O'Shea, looking forward to seeing the Stockport legend return.
140.
Puts him a bit closer to the winning post. But 206. He could do some damage here, but treble one's not good.
I think he's coming down.
42.
Well, 42 is not great.
It's a finish, though. It's been done once today. Could be a second one.
It was done superbly by Mike Warburton.
Indeed.
Just after Dave Prince had a 160 checkout, which was the best of the tournament so far. And he said, there's always somebody who spoils your day. And Mike Warburton goes virtually with the, I think it was the next leg. He goes and gets a 164.
164.
164 then.
He's got the 19 roots. Not quite what he wanted.
46. Jim, you require 98.
Laura's praying now.
Jim needs 98. Great dart. Double 19. No messing, straight for it.
Yeah,
and nails it.
Shaw in the third line. Jim McEwan.
A little appreciative nod from the former champion to my side, Wolfie Adams.
Absolutely brilliant shot that is. And very close to that 7-7 wire. You know, the segment. So close on the wire.
But he got it. No pictures on score sheets. There are the averages.
96.
Jim McEwan, who had an average of 100 plus in his first match, not quite at that level. He's had a little bit. He's been a bit sticky on doubles at times, and that's had a bad effect.
60.
It has really, but he's
still playing nicely, isn't he?
You can go through these little phases where you find some loose darts and okay, the double's not going in, but then you keep plugging, and hopefully it should come good.
3 missed doubles.
Like that.
Well, that is terrific. On darts, has himself ahead. That last leg, incidentally, was a break of throw. And so McEwan, if he takes this, it's going down to the deciding leg in this second set. When Aaron Turner would have the darts, that's if McEwan can convert this and make it a leg win to make it 2 apiece.
130.
Well, he's put a lot of space between him and Aaron, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's motoring here. That's 9 darts down to 95.
44. Tim Unicorn, 95.
Treble 19 he's looking for.
Well, he's in 76.
So treble 20 would leave double 8.
That's good. Double 8.
Yeah,
Beautifully done.
Short than the fourth line.
Beautifully done.
Timothy.
That is a
Fifth
12 darter.
throw first.
Had an 11 darter, now a 12 darter, and now it comes to a deciding leg for the set.
85.
It's what the best players do, isn't it? When you get into those sticky situations, you find it.
That's what you got to do.
And he went through a bit of a down patch, and the Scotsman has kicked on. Aaron Turner, though, with the darts, wanting to maximise his opportunity of squaring the match. It's not bad, no disaster.
No, he's staying with it there.
Look at the difference in the 100-plus scores between McEwan and Turner. That's where the
60.
scoring power has come. Not much between them in 180s and 140 pluses.
No, exactly. I mean, this is shaping up to be a great game, I think.
Let's hope so. That's some way to go.
95.
It's best of 5 in sets.
Man, Aaron's just sneaks in front there. Got the momentum. I mean, it could be significant.
Not a lot in it. The biggest advantage is that with the darts,
100.
in all probability, he's going to have first dip to finish.
Exactly, yeah.
That's a good dart. That's not.
No, because he had loads of space to the right of that one, that first dart.
85.
You won't be happy.
No, disappointed with that one. After that first dart, it was one of those which should have begged another.
Yeah, however, we still have to finish 136. Jim's back on 241 here. Less these. 201 now.
41.
Well, he's got 6 darts if he needs them for 136.
Yep.
And he'd be very disappointed if he doesn't tuck this away and take this set. That's a good adjustment.
Leaves him 61.
May look to go. No, he's going for treble 15. Yeah, oh, great dart.
120.
Brilliant shot. Double 8 to go.
What a setup that is. And the knowledgeable crowd appreciates that one.
Jim can only try and put pressure on it.
100.
Double
Area
8 then.
requires 16.
Done the hard work setting it up. Now he's got to convert. Double 4.
Yeah, that's
There it
good
is.
shot in the
Look how
second
much
set.
it means. The little clench of the teeth, and he knows that was so important. And it's now back on level terms. We've got a game here, Wolfie.
We certainly have. I think this is what we're all hoping for. There was a bit of a Bob Anderson shotgun finger there, wasn't it?
It was a little bit.
It was
wasn't
good. That's what I like.
You know, something which I've wanted to ask you, and ask
137.
you to a wider audience as well. Wolfie, where on earth did that come from?
That was all to do with the county darts when I was playing for Cambridgeshire years ago. And
100.
there was a gentleman by the name of Mark Waters. Started off calling me Wolfman. And every time he walked past me in the bar, he'd say, "Shut up and comb your beard." And it just developed from that. So it went from Wolfman to Wolfie. and it stuck.
And I bet you didn't like it much to
76.
start with, but it's kind of become such a term of universally recognised endearment.
Yeah, it was a bit odd to start with, you know. Behave yourself, Mark. It was one of them, but no, he's a great guy, Mark.
One on the
Such a funny
40.
lad.
Well, there you are, Mark. You've had your moment on. Had your moments on national television. The man who christened Wolfie, well, nicknamed Wolfie, didn't christen him. You know what I mean.
But bless him, I hope he's watching.
One on the 40.
Actually, he can be a very good referee as well. Apart from a good dart player, he can be a very good referee.
Jim McEwan, he's on a finish, first down there. But he's got
140.
Aaron Turner really breathing down his shoulder.
Jim, you require 148.
And he's on a better leave than Jim.
Yeah, it's all about the first dart, isn't it? Then how small, which double can I leave? He's not too happy with that.
80 to his name.
100.
That's 100.
Yeah.
Aaron, you require 121.
Well, this would be a fine break if he could find the right darts. He's gone the bull way. Treble 20 needed it for double 18 and just the wrong side of the wire.
40, mate. Leaves you out you one, son.
59. Jim, you require 48.
Jim would be massively disappointed if he can't convert this. Tops, his favourite.
Yeah, that's came short in the first half.
And thrown
Jim McEwan.
with certainty.
Second leg, it's Aaron that throw first.
That's a 14-dart leg, wasn't it?
You know, that's a funny old thing, but I tend not to count the darts.
I'm so sort of anal that I do that
28.
I think that may well have been a 14-darter.
Yeah. I mean, when you can see the score sheet up close, yeah, you can you see the score, so you know what it is. But I tend not to count the darts as they go.
180.
That's the stuff we want more of, boys.
85.
Showing impressive scoring power. And well, they could have put that little. They could have put that little 9 by the side of his name after that 3-2-1 because that was the maximum.
57.
But you kind of tempt Providence by doing that.
Well, you do. If you can get that second on the first dart of the second throw, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to follow that first dart into the treble as well and leave yourself the
85.
I've seen you go incredibly close to a 9-darter here. Saw Glenn Durrant go incredibly close to a 9-darter. You know, but we have to go back, what is it, 32 years now for when it was done here at the Lakeside. Be nice to see somebody go close again sometime during this week.
It would be lovely to actually see one, never mind get close. It would be lovely to see one, it really would. Yeah, I mean, Paul Lim did the one here, way back when. Can't remember what year, but absolutely fantastic.
32 years ago, I think it was 1990.
Was it really? My word.
95.
Still
Jim,
throws
you
a
require
decent dart now.
164.
Yeah.
Playing out in the Far East.
I think he plays a lot of soft tip out there, as I'm told. But whether that's true or not is another matter.
100.
People wouldn't lie to you, Martin.
No, but I think it's the soft tip game is very popular out that way, isn't it? I mean, McEwan plays a lot of soft tip.
Yes, absolutely.
So, yeah, it's not surprising that Paul does the same.
Well, McEwan
60.
nicely
Jim,
placed here
64.
to go 2 up. This is for a break of throw, and this would give him that sort of feel-good moment. Tops.
24. Aaron,
I
you
thought that one
require
was going to go.
148.
Yeah, but he knows he's got maybe have a little bit of time.
Maybe.
Not. Commentator's curse on it. Get in there, Aaron. Go on.
Oh,
yes!
yes!
Came short in the
What a
second
superb
half.
check out. 148.
Third leg is Jim to throw first.
You got him that one, Martin.
I think I did, yeah.
It was the old commentator's curse.
Yeah, curse on Jim there. Oh, sorry, Jim. But no, I mean, it's...
148, beautiful check out for Aaron.
That could have rocked Jim a little bit, but he's, boom, straight back in with a toe.
100.
Aaron certainly proving that he's nobody's fool.
Too right. Great darts. Go on, Aaron, put the third one in.
140.
A lot of space. You can see how disappointed he was that he didn't actually find a way to fill it up.
Yep.
Big scores being exchanged. Heavyweights hitting.
Fantastic leg of darts.
Anything you can do. Precise and deliberate style, Jim McEwan. And 9 darts, he's down to 161.
Jim, you require 161.
Level pegging. First one with a crack at the 161.
It's got the feel of a pretty important leg, this one.
Oh, it has. If you can get to that 2-1, you know you can be pretty close to taking the set.
81.
Nice
Aaron, you
last
require
start.
161.
Leaves him on 80. So McEwan's going to have first crack to try and get himself
57.
ahead.
Jim, you
For a
require
hold
80.
of throw. 80 needed. 20's the target. Double 10 now.
Yeah, that's came
Nicely
short of the
done.
third leg.
The third
Jim
shot.
McEwan.
Another
Forward leg,
14
it's
dart
Aaron to
leg
throw
for Jim
first.
McEwan.
Game on.
There's the averages. Jim McEwan, well, he
60.
dropped to around the 90 mark at
Yep.
at one stage, but he's putting together some impressive visits, and he's upwardly mobile in that department.
$81.
Good recovery.
Do you find it easier throwing your darts when there's the
60.
roars and cheers from the crowd, or do you find it easier when you kind of get the best of order that the players are enjoying now?
Oh, I don't know really. It's a bit of both in many ways. Depends on the match and the location. You know, sometimes you always going to get a buzz
95.
with the crowd, and that's one of the things I do like, is have that general buzz in the crowd, and we're not seeing that today. It's all very quite quiet, but you know the players are playing some fantastic darts with it.
Absolutely.
46.
A pair of them have had their moments in this match already, and still a way to go. McEwan, let me remind you, and he's taken the darts now. He's effectively got the throw in this leg. If he wins this, he'll go 2 sets to 1 up.
59.
A glimmer of an opportunity which Aaron Turner recognises. Does he ever? That's 2 in.
140.
Big deflection with the third, but he'll be happy with that.
That's a good start. Excellent.
180.
That is quality, no question. Another good match between these two.
I When Aaron's throwing in, he knows that Jim's going to have a shot for
80.
86. And all he
Jim,
can
you
do is
require
try and put a bit
86.
of pressure on it.
He's put a bit on, but not as much as he'd have hoped. Looking at 18s, and he only finds the one. So treble 15 for tops.
Good dart.
46.
Now 115.
Aaron, you require 115.
That's a bit of a Houdini if he gets out of this situation.
There's several ways to go. It's gone the old school way. Leaves you 95. Oh, 76 left.
59. Jim, you
He's a
require
bit frustrated
40.
by
Yes.
not getting on to a double there. McEwan tops for 3-1. Big dart.
20.
And he couldn't tuck it away, so Turner has
56.
another chance.
I would say 16 for tops. Yep. Tops he wants. Composes. In we go.
Laura, his wife, can hardly bring herself to watch. Double 10.
46. Jim, you require 20.
Double 10 then. Pressure on both men. Double 5. Those doubles get a little bit
No
smaller
score.
when it really matters like this,
And
and he
you
elects to
require
bust
10.
it.
So which way will he go? Straight for the double 5?
I think he is. I think he is.
Straight off the barrel.
No score.
Unlucky.
Jim, you
Just
require
needed it to kiss in,
20.
didn't it?
There was a little sigh there from Laura.
Double 10. That ought to be a decent marker, although it's very close to the wire. Now then.
10. Aaron, you require 10.
They're both having their problems here. Double 5, straight at it again.
Yeah,
this time
that's
he
been
gets
short
it
on the board line. Aaron Turner.
and keeps his chances
Fifth
alive.
line is in the throw first. Game on.
I think it all came down to the importance of that leg to both players.
Well, we said it, didn't we, early when they were
Yeah.
playing, you know, this has a feel of a really important leg.
Yeah.
And it kind of got into their heads and they knew it.
45.
Yeah, and unfortunately, double 5 isn't the greatest double to leave. But sometimes you've got to go for it.
140.
Cracking darts.
Great shot. Turner, who needs the break to go ahead in the match for the first time. McEwan has other ideas.
Terrific reply.
80.
His fourth and the fifth of the match.
60.
Jim McEwan coming in on the back of a 180. And finding a 140. High quality from the Scot.
Without a doubt. Fantastic darts.
60. Jim, you
136.
require 136.
Seen this been left a few times
Yeah.
this afternoon. Oh, that's unlucky. Just the wrong side of the wire. He's got treble 1 rather than the treble 20 he was looking for.
But he has got the time. on
42.
his side at the moment.
Indeed. Aaron desperately wanting a treble and
45.
can't find the one he needs.
Jim, you require
Still not on the finish.
94.
Surely McEwan's not going to make a hash of it from here.
Mind you, though, it's a lot of pressure on this.
86.
Double four remaining. Turner not on a finish, not yet.
Jim
McEwan comes back for the set.
8. Yeah, that's came short in the third set.
And goes ahead. He now leads 2-1. And Aaron Turner gives the table a bit of the... He gives the... Far. Aaron Turner, 81. He's going to have to find some big numbers, as Martin Adams said there, to put Jim McEwan under pressure
first leg.
and try and get this one to turn around. But he's got the darts now in this fourth leg. First to 3 to take a place in the next round for a match against Mike Warburton, the Welshman.
55.
Not a good start from Aaron. I think he was hoping for a lot more. He'll be hoping that Jim has a couple of iffy darts. But
134.
Nothing iffy about those.
Not at all.
The pressure builds, of course, on Turner. He's
60.
at the position now where he's just got to find his best darts. Otherwise, he's going to be contemplating an early exit.
Unfortunately, that is the case from Aaron's point of view.
83.
How much does he need that treble?
60.
And he can't find it. And McEwan, the break is now very much on. And a break right at the beginning of what could be the last set of the match.
100.
Moving into a very strong position.
Well, Aaron's really got to find 2 trebles every throw. 2 treble 20s every throw. It's a standard chance in this leg, I think.
140.
Well, there's one for you.
That's one of them. Yep.
McEwan just trying to set it up. Well, it all depends what he wants to leave.
128.
I think he'll be very happy with that.
Yes, I don't think he's going to be cursing his fortune too much, is he?
No, not at all.
85.
12 darts down
Jim,
to 56.
56.
16 for tops. Tops it is, hopefully.
Yeah, that's came short in the
He's so
first
sound
leg.
up there, isn't he?
Jim
He
McEwan.
is, yeah. I mean, it's his favourite double. Like
Second leg is Jim to throw first. Game on.
He doesn't miss it that much.
Well, that's the break of throw. And he is already now on throw and seemingly in the comfort zone and seemingly destined for victory.
60.
Well, it's now or never, I think, Aaron. You've got to go for it, mate. That's the way.
100.
Steady Ton gets his nose ahead. Well, that is the way to respond to being behind.
Beautiful darts.
His 5th maximum.
45.
If I know Jim, he'd be looking for another one now. What do I know?
He was certainly looking for it. And he only missed it by a fraction.
123.
Brilliant darts.
Aaron
60.
can't really make any
Jim,
significant
Unicorn,
inroad whatsoever.
138.
And Jim Well, he could take it, but I think he'll be quite happy if he can just set it up nicely, which he's trying to do.
I think so too. Yeah, he'd be quite happy with that if he hits a treble 20 here.
98.
Yeah.
Great dart. Perfect. And leaving him on his favourite double. The maths is good.
Indeed. I think that little shot there was just what the doctor ordered.
85. Jim, you require 40.
So tops for 2-0.
Yeah, that's came short
nicely
in the
done.
second
14
leg.
dot leg.
Jim McEwan.
Playing
Third
good
leg
solid
gets
darts
Aaron
now,
throw
McEwan.
first. Game on.
And he only needs one more leg and he's through into the next round.
And as I've heard it said, the last one is the hard one.
Yep, there's many a person who's made that observation, and often with some justification,
100.
because they always say the final double is the toughest.
It is, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, sometimes it looks easy when it goes straight in, but, you know, the last one is still very much the hard one.
81.
Needed that treble with the last dart.
Big style, I think.
$30.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, there's no lack of effort, is there, from Aaron, but he's just being outscored.
I think he's putting in 100% effort, to be perfectly honest, and he's just not getting the luck along the way.
96.
That's a fine third dart.
Yeah. I mean, Jim won't give anything away, that's for sure. You know, he's that sort of player. He won't give you anything. You've got to go and take it.
85.
Well, he believes in himself, does Jim McEwan, and he's seemingly on the cusp of moving closer to his dream of becoming a Lakeside champion.
60.
Well, that's not the best visit, and
No.
you can see from the facial expression exactly what he made of that. I'm sure those wonderful
45.
Scottish tones could have found a way to describe that better than I can behind a microphone.
I think you're dead right there as well. I couldn't do it, I know that.
Well, it might be the last time we did it.
100.
He's on a finish. First there. And he'll have the first chance to get victory in this match.
60.
So
Jim, you
164, he
require
doesn't have to go
164.
for it. That should read 181
Yeah.
that Aaron Turner's left. There we go.
84.
Excellent last dart.
Terrific. All Aaron can do now is try and put a bit more pressure on it. Try and make it difficult for him. It's a good dart. Excellent.
145.
Well, he certainly passed put some pressure
Jim,
on
you
it. That's
require
terrific.
80.
Left himself on a good finish, so 80. 2 20s and a tops. Last thing he wants is a treble. Stays well away from it, so tops for the match.
40.
Not to be.
Aaron, you require 36.
I think this will go straight in. Maybe not.
Yeah, that's came short in the third
Well,
leg.
it keeps the match
Aaron
alive.
Turner. Fourth leg is Jim to throw first. Game on.
And now Aaron Turner has to find a break of throw. Or, well, you know the scenario, you know the script. Jim McEwan is heading for the finish line, and only a break will do.
100. 60. 59.
Can't find the treble, so just a glimmer of an opportunity for Aaron Turner. If you can find a ton or more here, should do now.
Yeah, I think it's starting to get a bit nervy out there.
100.
Neck and neck.
Yeah. This is the point of the match where sometimes you end up trying too hard.
100.
I certainly found that playing Mr. Nixon in 2007.
Absolutely.
100.
One of the great matches.
Yeah. But no, it's still neck and neck, and they're still battling it out.
A precious treble, trying to follow it.
85.
Can't do so. Wouldn't it make it look a different game if you could just find a 180?
Not half. Cool. 140 would be good, though.
140.
He's got it. He's got it.
Jim, you require 157.
Turner's given himself a chance. Provided McEwan can't take this. He can as it is. Treble 19 for tops. He's got it. Tops then for a 157. And that is a spellbinding way to win a match. What about that, Martin Adams?
That is absolutely a massive dart. 157 check to